Welcome to series of database management system video lectures. Today we will be discussing about unit 4, topic 4, that is introduction to views. What do we mean by a view? View is nothing but a virtual table. So far we have discussed how a table of content can be retrieved. So using views, we can also perform the similar kind of operation that's fetching the data from more than one record. But one difference is that when we deal with tables, manipulations upon the data of the tables are going to be performed. Now, I don't want these manipulations to be reflected upon the actual data, but I wanted to perform the operations. So this views helps us to perform that operations at one level. So it just presents the data according to our convenience, but in fact it will not reflect in the actual database. So that kind of convenience is being provided by the views concept. Let us deal with this. Let me create a view here. Syntax is create view, create or replace. If the thing is already existing, then let us replace it with a new name or let us create it as a new. So create or replace view as view name should be, let us say that I wanted to have student view as SV. We have fetched the data from student table. Let us create a view, create or replace view, give the view name as stu view as, now I wanted to retrieve the data here. Select only the roll number, name and city from table name, that is student, right? So now a view is created. This is the actual table. If we perform any kind of manipulations, it will have an effect upon this data. Let us look at here. I wanted to modify marks to the student whose roll number is 1. So how we can do? Now let me modify the marks of the student record whose roll number matches to 1. So roll number 1 is Sasha, whose age is 17, belongs to Faridabad. Earlier the marks are 80. Now I wanted to modify it to 100. So let me retrieve the content from the table name. Select a star from student. Okay. So now, yes, the marks were updated here. Okay. So now, as we have already created a view, we can even show whether view is created or not. So show, I'm sorry, show tables. So here we have created a view with the name student view. Okay. Now let us retrieve the content of that view. All the content from the view, that is STU view. Right. So now, how this student view is created? We were just interested to take student roll number, name, and city. Okay. Only those set of records we wanted to fetch from the student table. Okay. Now, in this view, I wanted to modify any kind of records. Now, let me change, update, student view, I wanted to change city. City equals, let me give it as, the name of the city is Faridabad. Let me change that to Ahmedabad, where the roll number matches to 1. Okay. Now I did this change. Roll number 1 is encountered for twice because duplication we have done here. We did not apply any primary key constraint here or unique constraint. That's the reason it has taken repeated set of records. That's the reason we have when we were updating the records here, it has encountered with the 2 changes. 2 records were matched and 2 things were modified. Now, if the changes are done to student view, now let me retrieve the record. First, display the content. Yeah. So, roll number 1 with Sasha, the city is Ahmedabad, and even here Ahmedabad. Let us see whether insert record into the view as well. Insert into STU view. So, what are the things that we have? One is roll number. So let me add a new one, roll number, and name was Jitin, and then city. City was Noida. Okay. Into STU values. Now, one record is successfully added into the student view. Similarly, you can even perform delete and updations as well. Delete from STU view where I wanted to delete all the records whose roll number matches to 12, where roll number equals 12. So I wanted to delete that set of records. So there is a match found with 4 records. So that's how it has deleted. Let me retrieve the content from student view or STU view. Okay. So now all those records were deleted and a new record with roll number 13 is inserted here. So we have created a view, we have updated a view, inserted a new record, and then deleted a record, right? So this is all about views, wherein you can perform various operations. In fact, these manipulations will not be affected upon the actual data. Now, this sort of thing can also be helpful when we deal with a multiple number of tables. Okay, we can put all the content from various tables and then we can have a glance of it and then we can perform any kind of operations upon that data, right?